Welcome back, trainers, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at several different Pokemon. We have Beedrill and Shadow Gramble, as well as Shadow Alolan Marowak. We're going to be using Toxapex for this first battle here, but then I'm going to take it off and put on the Shadow Gramble. Now the reason why I'm going to be using Gramble is because I kept encountering double dark teams, and so, well, you already know, we're just going to go ahead and handle that with a Shadow Charm. Shadow Alolan Marowak is always a good Pokemon to have, and then for the Beedrill, haven't used this thing in a long time, but it is here, and we do have its Community Day move Drill Run on it, as well as some pretty good IVs, so let's go ahead and take a look. Now, I have been seeing your comments, and you have been saying you haven't been able to tap your charge moves periodically as well. I don't know what to tell you all, folks. It is a busted Go Battle League. But if you do enjoy my content, please give it a thumbs up. Really do appreciate it. And take a look at those Shadow IVs. It doesn't get any better than that. All right, so down goes the Golbat. Okay, sounds good. We have 0 shields here and plenty of energy, bringing back the Spylus, and we're going to go ahead and go for the Bone Club, of course. We're getting that last shield and swapping into Toxapex. Now, I did have the Sludge Wave ready to go, but I just didn't hit it. I went for the Brine for whatever reason, so we'll put ourselves in a little bit of a bad situation here, I suppose. And they have a Shadow Caesar in the back, so since we do have the Community Day move Drill Run on our Beedrill, we're going to go for that, doing a lot of damage to that Shadow Caesar here. Now, Ironhead's probably going to KO us. Yeah, down we go. Marowak still has a decent amount of health, and we're able to get to the Shadow Bone, and this should KO the Spylus, and we're going to be able to take that win. Let's get it. So, like I said, if you do enjoy my video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for new turn notifications on, and let's see what we have next. Met with a Toxicroak. Now, their Mud Bomb is actually going to be doing a decent amount of damage because we are part poison and yes, flying, so it's not going to be completely super effective, but I mean, look at that damage, quite a bit. And they're going to be catching a Drill Run with their Golbat. That was a nice catch. Now, we're still going to be doing a decent amount of damage to that thing because it is part poison, kind of like our situation with the Toxicroak there. So we'll shield this up, calling the Shadow Ball. Great, good call, good stuff. Going for the Shadow Bone. Now, we did take off Fire Blast because you don't need it. You're going to be encountering a lot of poison types in the Halloween Cup, and having Bone Club is just going to be that much better for you. Although Fire Blast could come in handy once in a while. So we're starting to see what's going on here, and now you're starting to see why I put the Shadow Gramble. I mean, I'm sure you already know because you're encountering these dark and other things as well. So, yep. Gonna go ahead and let that go. Looks like they under-tapped that there so they can farm up a little bit extra. So yeah, that's a little bit unfortunate. So what I'm gonna do is bring in the Beedrill to have them just use that energy that they thought they were going to use against me. Well, they are, but I got other plans by bringing in the Gramble here. Now we're gonna let this go because we can take the quick moves on their other Pokemon, and the Charm's just doing way too much damage. Look at this ridiculousness, and we're looking good. Didn't even have a chance to use their shields because of that stinking Charm. Let's get it. Moving on to our next battle, Beedrill into Shadow Gardevoir. I mean, that's just beautiful. They swap into their Frostlass, and we're bringing in our Marowak with Fire Spin. I just prefer Fire Spin because of that damage. Calling the Shadow Ball, great. Now, I don't know if I was able to farm down or not. Now, I'm thinking, you know what? I think I'm just going to double shield this, and good thing I did because it's another Shadow Ball. Bringing in Sableye, and we're loaded up on energy. We got 2 Shadow Bones here, which is no pushover move here, especially going up against that Sableye, and it's going to be Shadow, so definitely going to be getting some shields here. Got some beautiful lag, oh right, and we're getting both shields, so we're playing a shieldless battle here now. Unfortunately, not able to get to that Bone Club, but that's okay. We do have the Gramble, which is going to be able to melt that thing away, and then they immediately swap into to Gardevoir. We bring in our Beedrill, and that's called rock, paper, scissors, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely. All right, keeping it moving here. Maximum skill, right? All right, so here we go. Different situation. Bad lead up against the Galvantula, so we're going to go ahead and swap into our Gramble and hope they don't bring in a poison, and they're bringing in an Escavalier. And look at the Charm damage. This is insane. So this is why I like my... Oh, I was happy I was able to get a 98 Snubble. It's a 15, 15, 14, and I do plan on maxing it out for Gramble one day. It's going to be crazy. It's going to be really good for raids as well. I have some XL ones, but not completely powered up. Just didn't want to invest all that in something mediocre. But since I do have that 98, we're looking good. All right, so they have a Wormadam. Okay. Super effective to our Beedrill, but we're going to be able to do some decent damage with our Drill Run here because it is part steel. Not super effective because of the bug typing, so there you go. bugs protecting it from the ground, but we're still getting a shield swapping into our Marowak, which is going to be doing a lot of damage. Now we can let everything go. Ironhead, Bug Buzz, it's all resisted, and we won't take that much damage. Great, still in the green. In comes that Galvantula, and we're doing super effective damage. Things are getting a little bit close here. Hitting me with a lunge, okay, that's fine. We just needed to shield up whether it was a bait or not. Going for a Bone Club. Can we get to Shadow Bone? And we do. They lowered our attack, but this is still going to be enough because we're Shadow and they're Galvantula plus low health. Taking that win. Good game. Moving on to our next opponent. What are we going to see here, folks? A Toxapex. Okay, so this is interesting. We're expecting this thing here. So we kind of need to take care of it. Marowak, yeah, you know, Brian's going to be, you know, super effective. But we do have Bone Club, which just tickles the Toxapex. So let's go. I think we're going to want to let this go here. Brian, no problem at all. Plus the poison jabs are not very effective, so we don't need to quite shield up yet. So going for that drill run, they're shielding it up themselves. X-Scissors not very effective. I could bait, but I'm not trying to. Hitting me with a Brine, and got some beautiful lag after they hit their charge move. That's usually when I'm seeing it. Into the Trevenant. Wow, look at that. So they caught technically, but the game was puttering, so there wasn't like a clean catch. We're like, oh my gosh, that was so good. It was because of the lag, okay? This game is just a piece of crap. I almost said something else. I really wanted to just let it go. Just, God, this game pisses me off sometimes. All right, anyways, we're taking them out. Okay, great. Bring it in, their Toxapex, Bone Club. Like I said, it's just going to tickle it. Yeah, should have went for Shadow Bone there. Unfortunately, shieldless, and this will be taking us out. Yeah. So we're going to bring in Gramble right away, and they got a Tyranitar in the bag. Good night sleep type in 3 charms and take out the Toxapex. Tap, tap, tap. Taparoo, baby. All right, let's keep it moving here. On to our next opponent. What are we going to see with that Beedrill? A Umbreon. So pretty much every Umbreon that I've encountered has got Psychic. That's what you're going to want to run for this cup here. So we're going to be taking super effective with that. But then again, our X-Scissors doing a decent amount of damage here. So let's see how much the Psychic does. Oh, we're shielding up. Oh, okay. So here, let me explain. Everything I say will be opposite if I call it in advance for the video. Every time, they always go Psychic. Every time. But the one time I shield, it's a foul play. As a matter of fact, they don't even have Psychic, it looks like. Wow. So just be on the lookout for that. Most people are going to have Psychic. This one exception here. Okay. Bringing in a Drapion. And I didn't swap because I'm thinking, oh, you know, that's Dark type. Unfortunately, I'm just letting it go. Bring it in Gramble. And hopefully I can just kind of recover this here by just tapping a Roo. This Charmba is so ridiculous. Let's go. All right, but if you're going to be picking 2 Dark types, then I'm putting Grandpa on my team. You better believe it. I'm sick and tired of getting countered with the Pokemon I have. So they bring an Umbreon. What's in the back? Oh, okay. For this one here, I was thinking, okay, I'm going to time it. And I'm going to swap and catch and bring in Gramble. We lowered the defense and we're going to be doing, and I didn't time it. I think they got to it sooner than I thought. So I'm thinking I'm going to lose now because Aquatail's going to take me freaking out. But guess what? We lower the defense, folks. Let's go. So this is going to be enough to take them out. And if you did enjoy this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching, and I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
The world ain't all sunshine and rainbows. It's a very mean and nasty place, and I don't care how tough you are, it will beat you to your knees and keep you there permanently if you let it. You, me, or nobody is gonna hit as hard as life. But it ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How much you can take and keep moving forward. That's how winning is done.
Hey! So you're finally here! Fantastic!
touch the cat. This is the